Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today we got a good video for you guys. My name is Drake and we have my 1997 Jeep Wrangler TJ behind me. And we're gonna be heading up this mountain here. We're gonna go on an overland solo adventure. It'll be my first one technically. And a little fun thing about this is we don't have a tent and it is currently planning on thundering and rainstorms all night long. It's starting to rain a little bit right now. So yeah, we're gonna go on a little bit of adventure and I'll take you guys up there. We've got a few spots planned, so we'll see when we get up to the first one. A little bit of information about where we're going. We're heading up into the Dixie National Forest, which is just ahead, just up top of Cedar City, Utah. And so I'm heading up there. We're gonna go see what I can find. I've used some online apps and things like that to get a few locations up. We got the Jeep fully loaded. Yeah, I plan on sleeping inside the Jeep tonight, which will be interesting. I've seen some videos of how you can make it work. So we're gonna see how that goes, and obviously we're gonna see how it goes with the rain. It is supposed to rain pretty good tonight. But yeah, we'll see how it goes. And for now, we'll just keep driving up the canyon. All right, we've officially made it onto some dirt roads. So this is the first spot we're gonna go check out. Even though it is raining and it looks dark outside, it's only about, not even 5 o'clock yet. So I might just take my time and go and just, explore different spots and just, I haven't been up here too much, so just get to explore different areas and see how it goes. But if we see any cool spots, I'll let you guys know. All right, so I just got done climbing a gnarly hill, like gnarly. So I got out a little on foot just to kind of see. This spot isn't anything special and there's no trees to block wind or anything. So unfortunately, I think we're gonna have to go back down that hill. I might go explore up that way, but this is the end of the road right here. So that being said, we're gonna keep driving through, but it's still raining pretty bad. And there's a few spots on the trail, like I had to put it in 4 low. Maybe I'll see if I can hop out and show you guys how steep it is on the way down, but man, that was tough. Road that I was wanting to go look at. This one theoretically should have a view of the lake at some point. There was a few campers on the way up, but yeah, a few campers on the way up. So definitely none of those spots. There was big groups of trailers and stuff like that. I haven't seen anybody since I got onto this second dirt road. This one's obviously a little bumpy and trailers would not make it up here. But perks to having a Jeep, so gotta love it. All right, I believe we might have found our spot for the night. Before I show you guys, it was a little sketchy. So the spot I'm on, it's a big loop. I went to go further to see what else there is. Huge puddle. So that means that the way I came is the way I got to go back, which will be interesting, given that it was a little muddy. I'll show you guys the Jeep in just a second. But without further ado, let's show you guys the Jeep. So this side isn't too bad, a little muddy. But I got it on a spot right now where we should be nice and level, according to my phone. But this side, man, we're cooked in mud, to say the least. Like, that car wash is coming my way. But so essentially, I'll show you guys a little campsite we got here. So we got the Jeep. The main road's just about probably 30-40 yards that way. So that means it's legal for me to camp here, so not worried about any of that. I'm not on any dry grass of sorts. It is fire season. I do have a fire extinguisher if I need it. But so my plan is we'll have this open. Obviously this is kind of in the way, but I'm gonna tie a tarp to some of these trees right here. But if we take a peek on yonder, don't know how well you guys can see it. Here, we'll go over here. We'll go on the other side of these bushes here, so we're not trekking through the bushes. But we do have a beautiful view of the lake here, so this will be fun to wake up to in the morning. Obviously, ideally, I'd be able to get my Jeep all the way down here, but it's pretty much a hill, and that wouldn't work. So yeah. All right, we got the tarp all set up. It's kind of just jerry-rigged with some long lines to the different trees that I can get by. But, you know, overall I'd say wasn't bad. Did slice my finger open a little bit, but, you know, overall, dodging and weaving the lines here. Overall, not bad, I'd say. A little tarp. That way, if it does start raining later, I can be camped underneath, or not camped, but I can be underneath out of the rain just a little bit more than if I wasn't. So I think the next order of business is going to be to get everything, like echoes right here, is to get the back of the Jeep set up, get everything the way it needs to be, and then probably dinner after that maybe. And then other than that, we're just gonna chill. So, that being said, let's get to it. All right, so we got camp a little more organized. Kind of show you guys what we're working with. So obviously this stuff will move, but that front seat folds all the way forward, and basically I'll be sleeping on a diagonal here. So yeah, it'll be interesting because I mean I can't fully extend, but that is kind of the fun of it. Just kind of get a curl up, see where this Jeep can take me, and I'd say so far it's been a pretty good hit. I don't know if I want my head on towards the front of the Jeep or the back of the Jeep. So for now, I'm just gonna put this in there and call it good. All right, so this is what the bed situation's looking like. Yeah, it'll be interesting to see. I think what I'll do is I'll probably sleep with my head up top and then down here, and that way I can kind of curl these up real easy, slide everything down, and then when I shut the tailgate, then it will just rest on the tailgate, and then it will just be easy like that. For now, it's just sticking out a little bit, but we should be okay. I don't know, we'll see. But yeah, it should be fun. I'm not bored, I'm just trying to make sure everything's set up so that way if storm comes through, because I mean I don't know how well you guys can tell, but we got clouds on clouds on clouds, so which kind of sucks because during the night I was planning on setting up the GoPro and doing the star trails, which is pretty sick, so I might still try that and see if it'll work. I'm thinking I might do an angle over here facing the Jeep with the stars overhead, and then obviously an angle, you know, walk over and try to get an angle of the actual lake, because I think that could be pretty cool. So I'll try to do that tonight. We'll see if that works with all these clouds. I kind of doubt it, but maybe we can get a cool sunset, something like that. But yeah, right now I'm still just kind of cleaning up camp, getting everything organized so that way as soon as I'm ready to go, you know what I'm saying? So that's what we're gonna keep working on, and see you soon. All right, so it is getting a little dark, so I'm going to go ahead and get dinner cooking tonight. So yeah, I am still on a cut, trying to lose some weight and get shredded for the summer. You know how it is. So tonight I'm doing some lean ground beef burgers, just the patties. I was gonna do, I forgot to bring my mustard, which sucks. But so anyways, lean ground beef, I'm probably gonna do 2 of those, one of them with a bun. And then I brought some bread actually. So like the Outdoor Boys, the bread they make, so I brought that. That's gonna be my dessert. I'll cook that up when I get a chance. But yeah, I'm gonna cook those burgers up now, and so yeah, let's get cooking. So here's that bread dough I was telling you guys about. Literally, I mixed this up this morning, threw it in the bag. Obviously, I just sprayed that the air out, so it's gonna look a little deflated. But should be good. I got some nice honey butter for us too, so I'll be able to use the honey butter on there as well. And I don't know, it should be super good. It's my first time trying it, so we'll see how it goes. But in the meantime, we'll let this kind of just chill, warm up a bit. I'll probably leave it down here, honestly, just because it is kind of cold. But yeah, so we're gonna do that. I'm actually gonna put this over here so it's out of the way. But yeah, we're gonna get ready to do that. Coke Zero with 0 caffeine. Okay, so we got our patties. I'm lazy and I buy them pre-pattied. But yeah, so I'm gonna cut these up and get the first one going. Little life hack for you guys if you're ever out doing this. Buy these little mason jars. You can get them just like at Walmart. Like I have some little bit of avocado oil I can put in the pan that we're gonna use. Then I have all my seasonings right in there, and then we don't have to worry about them. Same with my honey butter down here. So you still got the honey and the butter there. I'm gonna start letting that melt because eventually we're gonna want it. But in the meantime, we're gonna get these burgers out and get them going. All right, the burgers are just about done. I just turned off the stove. They look a little pink on camera, I promise. They're perfect. So I'm gonna pat dry those, and I also forgot to bring, you know, kind of the things that I need to eat, such as utensils and more specifically plates. So I might just end up using the pan. But we're gonna get the first burger getting going right now, and I'm gonna try it for you guys. So a cut-friendly burger. I'll let you guys know how it is. First bite, here we go. It's good. It's just missing one thing. Seasoning. All right, just got done eating that dinner. Wasn't too bad, I'd say. Definitely a note for next time is to bring some tinfoil, or maybe even just plan on using the jet boil instead. It just took a very long time, and it is starting to get a little chilly, but I was hoping we'd get a cool sunset even with the clouds. Doesn't really look like we are. Kind of. There is kind of a, I'll show you. Walk on over here real quick. I don't know how well you guys can see it, but in the pink, there's a little bit of pink over there. So we are getting a little bit of a sunset. Nothing crazy, obviously, but so that is fun. I'm just gonna keep working my way. I just got done cleaning up camp, putting the stove away. My only other plans for the evening are to cook some bread. I was trying to get the S'mores Bear Bell protein bar. I've had it a couple times before, and I was like, dude, that'll be perfect. It's like the same thing as s'mores. Well, all of a sudden, apparently the GNC around me don't carry it. So they're waiting for a new stock, so I've just kind of been chilling. But in the meantime, I got a marshmallow peanut road. I have that one. I also have a peanut butter one if I'm hungry later this evening. But yeah, so those are the plans. I also got some like low calorie marshmallows I might try to roast over the thing in a little bit. So we'll see how that goes. But for now, just gonna finish cleaning up camp, making sure everything's put away that I don't need the rest of the day. And then I'll cook some of that bread. We'll try to anyway and see how it works out. So we'll see you guys in a sec. There we go. Okay, she's lit. And just doesn't heat up quite fast enough for what I want in here. So we're just gonna heat it up just like that. And there we go. There's some fresh honey butter for you guys. So we'll let that warm up a bit. Anyways, back to the pan. We're gonna throw on a teeny bit of olive oil. Or not olive oil, avocado oil. Okay. We've got ourselves a little ball here. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna kind of flatten it out a little bit. So that way it's not super thick in all the areas. And we're just gonna lay it down and see how it goes. So yeah, here goes nothing. Some fresh bread, if all goes well. Alright, there is only one thing left to do, and that is to try said bread. It looks good, it feels good, it seems like it's done. So, that being said, let's try it. You know, I watch a ton of Outdoor Boys videos, so we'll see if what he says is true about fresh bread and honey butter. So here we go, test number one. Alright. I'm not even just saying this. The glaze. That's freaking good. Top tier. All right, don't know how well you can see this, but let's see, let's turn on the light, maybe that'll help a little bit. We had our first problem of the trip. So I go to close this up, right? This is how this closes. I had a magnet that connects right here. Well, so magnet decided it was gonna rip itself off the wood there. So now we got a little bit of a predicament because I have to figure out, because obviously I need that up to sleep. So now we need to find out a way. I'm thinking I probably just, because like this has string on it, I'm thinking I probably just tighten the string up on there and have it stay for tonight and fix it when we get back to home. But also it's starting to get pretty dark out, so I'm gonna figure out a way to fix that and then probably change into some warmer clothes and honestly probably get ready to head into bed. So we'll see you guys in a second. Alrighty, don't know how well you guys can see me, but it is officially starting to get dark. So as you can see, you can kind of see my flashlight. Just kind of packing up everything for the night. I'm gonna put the sunshade up over the top of the Jeep there. That way I have a little bit of privacy just in case people decide they want to pull up. But yeah, so pretty much, I don't know, the rest of the night I think I'm just gonna chill. There is a thunderstorm coming in. I've seen a few lightning strikes in the sky and things like that. So I got our nice set on, but I think I'm just gonna go brush my teeth and chill for the night. So yeah, we'll get to that. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I am teeth brushed and basically just chilling. So yeah, here is the setup. Don't know how well you guys can even see, but as you can see, my legs are fully extended. I mean, obviously I'm on an angle leaning up, so later tonight I'll probably tuck my feet down and curl up like a ball a little better. But for the most part, this honestly isn't that uncomfortable so far. So yeah, until I can actually fall asleep, I do have a movie downloaded, and I also have a book. I might try to read that instead, actually. But anyways, yeah, so I got everything tucked in here. Hopefully, nothing else happens. I might try to get up and do a little light show thingy, see if I can get it to work. There's no stars, so I don't know if I'll be able to, obviously. But yeah, so anyways, I might see you guys during that. If not, I will see you in the morning unless something happens tonight. So anyways, we'll see you guys later. Good morning, everybody. We made it through the night. It rained once at like 3 a.m., but it wasn't bad, I don't think. I slept okay, surprisingly. See how it feels when I get up, but I'm gonna brush my teeth, kind of chill for a second, and get some breakfast going. But it does look like we are starting to get the sun to pop up a little bit. So let's crack open the door here. Nice little morning sunrise. So let's get up and running for the day, shall we? Alrighty, so yeah, as you can see behind me, the sun is slowly starting to come up. And not gonna lie, it's actually a super nice morning. Like the sky is, you can actually see the sky. Forecast said it was supposed to rain all night long into all morning and all afternoon. There are some rain clouds over there, but honestly, not bad from, given what we have right now. The lake looks beautiful and calm down there. So yeah, I think that I'm gonna get some breakfast going. It is a little later than I was anticipating on waking up. It's about 7, so we'll do a quick breakfast. And then there is one trail I want to explore on my way out of here. We'll see, obviously, how muddy it is. Just because, gotta love the mud. But I think I'm going to get started on some breakfast real quick. Cook up some, I have some eggs already. They're pre-scrambled in a jar. So I think that let's do that, and then we'll go ahead and get dressed. So yeah. Yeah, so have the eggs just already pre-scrambled in this jar. We're gonna get the pan ready and go from there. Okay, let's Look at these eggs are cooking. Some campfire eggs, doesn't get better. So here's your sign to go make some eggs. Get that protein in, man. Also, for breakfast, got a new energy drink to try. So I've been loving these Bum Energies lately. Shout out Bum, not sponsored by the way. If you want to, you're welcome to. Cream soda edition. I had the pina colada one yesterday, by far my favorite. Couldn't find any more at the GNC, unfortunately, so I probably gonna have to order some. But yeah, so we got the cream soda one, so let's give that a crack, see how it is. You already know, you already know. Oh, that was loud. Yep, that's fire. All right, those eggs have been devoured. I'm just gonna clean up a little bit. That way I am all good to go. Because I'm gonna try to, there's a trail I wanna go take a look at. I'm not sure if I already mentioned that, but there is a trail I wanna go take a peek at and see what it looks like maybe for next camp trip. It's one of the first ones I wanted to check, but there was a bunch of traffic behind me and I didn't know exactly where the turnoff was. So I didn't want to like hold up traffic and stuff like that. So that's why we didn't go to that one. All right, breakfast is cleaned up. I think the next order of business is to get dressed. So that way I'm not rocking around sweats and getting muddy. And so yeah, let's do that. Let's go 3. All right, we'll do it. Ready? 3, 2, 1. All right. I don't know if that transition worked, but got a new fit on for the day. So I think my next order of business is just gonna be kind of pack things up a little bit. I'm gonna repack when I get home, just so I can get everything out and clean it, make sure it's not has dirt or anything like that in there. So I'm just gonna kind of pack things up a little bit and get ready to hit the trail. So yeah, let's get to it. All right, I got camp all packed up, ready to go exploring. So in the meantime, I think I'm just gonna take a second, appreciate this spot, and then we'll get on the road again. It is kind of muddy, I'm not gonna lie. I'm a little worried about getting stuck in a few spots on the way up here. So we'll see. If not, we'll head on our way, and I'm gonna go check out the other trail. So yeah, let's head out of here. Sketchy area I was worried about. There were a few spots that, I mean, it was all downhill for the most part. There was a few uphill, but like some mud puddles that filled up a little more since last night and things like that. I kind of had to just gun it through it and hope for the best. And so yeah, we made it through. We're back on like just like the main fire road. This one isn't too bad. So then we're gonna have to hop on the highway. My tires are covered in mud, so I have to like go super slow and let all this mud get out of these tires, so I'm not flinging rocks at people. Because I genuinely would feel bad. But yeah, we're getting on the road now, so we'll see you guys in the next spot, depending on what the road looks like. If it's a service road like this, then I'll take it. But if it's one like I was just on, I probably won't take it. I don't want to risk getting stuck when I'm already, you know, done on the way home. So we're gonna go and explore a little bit, and we'll see you guys in a sec. Alright, we made it up onto that second little road that I was telling you about. Go check out another spot for next time. So far this road isn't bad at all. Like, I'm not flinging up mud and my tires aren't full yet. So far so good. There are a few cars at the bottom of the hill, so I don't know if there's people up here or what, but either way, I'm not planning on camping today. I'm just going up for the ride, you know. So yeah, we'll see you guys when we get to the spot. One thing about this trail though is it can be kind of sketchy. Like there's some spots that I definitely would want to disconnect my lockers when I come down, like right here. or disconnect these sway bars, sorry. But, you know, good views. So yeah, let's see how this goes. It might be kind of sketchy. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we have made it down the canyon. Main road's just right there. So we're gonna head home. Let's get a final walk around of the Jeep, how muddy it is. Not too shabby. This probably is the worst. This is probably 2 inches thick of just straight mud. But anyways, I'm gonna go get it cleaned up, put all my camping stuff put away, and obviously we'll see you guys next time. So thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed it, feel free to subscribe and all the things. Sorry, I can't talk apparently. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed, and we'll see you in the next one. Peace.